Conscious driving. The average driver makes about 10,000 decisions on a 10-minute drive. From getting in the car, the driver must decide what gear the car is currently in and what gear it needs to go into in order to move. The driver then decides which way to move the gear stick, which way to turn the key, how much gas to give on pull off, what pedals need to be used while starting and pulling off. While in motion, the driver has to decide how fast to drive, when to change gears, what pedals are needed to change gears, when to brake, how hard to brake, when to turn, which way to turn, when to signal the turn, how to signal the turn, when to turn on the lights, when to turn off the lights, where to slow down, when to slow down, where to stop, when to stop, what color the traffic light is and what the color of the light means. The driver should understand street signs and make further decisions based on those signs. The driver should understand their dash lights and what to do when one of the lights are on. The driver has to keep to speed limits and remember what gear they're in while changing speeds. The driver should be aware of the road rules and should make decisions on how to follow them. The driver has to avoid accidents, road damage and other obstructions such as animals or pedestrians crossing. The driver has to check behind them while watching the road in front of them and be fully aware of their surroundings. Most drivers also decide to put the radio on, when to turn it up, when to turn it down, when to skip songs or change radio stations, and when to turn it off. At the end of the drive, drivers must decide how to park and where to park. Then the driver must decide what to do to turn the vehicle off. While getting out, the driver makes sure the car is completely off and locked. The longer the drive, the more decisions are made. Each drive is unique in its own, adding or removing decisions specifically based on that unique drive. Most of these decisions happen naturally without knowledge, which truly shows how powerful the human brain is. Remember to drive consciously. In order to make these informed decisions, you're not the only one on the road.